Boop, 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 boop. Ha. Texas two-step with the one game after the other. We had a game yesterday. We had a game today. And we won both. That's right. Yeah. Sorry I couldn't get back to you solo Mavericks video, so we're just going to go through both games. But just so you know, they're both awesome, because we won both. Yeah. So let's just get into the games. Let's do it.
I'm on that green, it took time. Now I'm Gordon Gecko, I took the green to make profit. See, them people don't want us to prosper. Too much friends, too much ends, too much gossip. Robert Williams and William Roberts was both far. When they wasn't there, they was in my prayers and in my bars. Party walked to a bag, but I ain't there cross. A dog sorta at King Sean, B. Aaron Fox. Fox to the head for Fox. Here he goes! Oh, boy. Bagley! He has done it all for Sacramento tonight. Okay, boy, it's really DCR, EBM, double M, respect this little thing of ours. What's up? Sacramento, boy, it's homecoming. Party walking to that bag, bring the whole bunch. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start things off. Yes, Marvin Bagley did not play either of these games, which is a little disappointing, but people think he will come back on Wednesday. I hope. So let's just start off with the Mavericks game. Our leading scorer with his career high, he tied his career high, the man who also played amazing against the Rockets, Nemanja Bjelica. He had 30 points against the Mavericks, 13 of 18 from the field, 0 free throws. I don't think there's a lot of people who can score that many points without any free throws, so that's great. Our rebound leader was Richaun Holmes. He finished with 9 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. So that's what he does. That's right. And our assist leader was Buddy Hield. He had 5 assists. Buddy's doing great. I'm not complaining. It's going well. So let's just go to our team stats. And we had a higher field goal percentage. So that's something. And the thing about this game is they almost won. They almost came back. We had a pretty good lead the whole game. Our largest lead was 24. Their largest lead was 0. It didn't feel like that, though. It felt like another Kings game. They're just going to come back and win. But they didn't. They shot 10 more threes than us. They only made 4 more. So that's not a terrible thing. We had pretty similar shooting percentages. Almost exactly. Yeah. It was a low free throw shooting night. We took 11, they took 8. So, not a lot of fouls there. They were 87%, we were 81%. So, they had 5 more rebounds than us. I always am surprised on how tall Porzingis is. If you don't know who that is, okay, he's a very popular player on the Mavericks. He is 7'3". He is skinny like a pencil. The pencil right here. This is Porzingis. Yes, this is Porzingis, and this is Doncic. This one is better than this one. There you go. That's the Mavericks right there. Little teaching lesson there. But yeah, Porzingis is 7'3". He's so skinny. He gets pushed around. I forget, because I didn't watch the Knicks when he was really good, so I don't super know what he's really good at. So I was kind of just looking and seeing what I could see about him. Didn't see much. We'll get to that later. But, yeah. We had the same amount of assists. We had 4 more steals than them. No one really blocked. We each had 1 block. I'm taking a wild guess and saying Porzingis blocked 1 and Richaun blocked 1. Let's see if I'm right. You think I'm right? I don't know. We had 11 more fast break points, which is nice because they're not really a fast team, but we're not really a fast team without Fox, so there you go. We had 50 points in the paint. We had 110 points in total, so do the math. Done. 60 points were outside the paint, but that's still like almost 40, 7% of our points were points to the paint. Don't check my math because I know I'm not right, so I don't need to be proven wrong. Secret. Okay, let's just go to our box scores and check it out. So, oof, that's not surprising. We've been playing 8 people recently, which is not bad. I just, it's kind of risky. We also played 8 people on a back-to-back. It worked, but risky. So Buddy Hield, he had 26 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 0 turnovers. Okay, buddy. He wasn't cold. He had a good night. 5 of 6 from 3. Get that going. Yes. Yeah. Oh, Corey Joseph. Remember last video where I started to hate on Corey Joseph? It hasn't changed. He had 3 points. He was 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. 3 steals, 1 assist, 0 rebounds. The only person to have less assists than our starting point guard was Trevor Ariza, our backup small power forward. That doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. No. Anyways, Harrison Barnes, he had 13 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. The shot wasn't really falling, so he switched to filling up the rest of the stat sheet. So, yay. Oh, I was wrong. It was Belitza with the block. He had 1 block, 1 steal, 4 assists, 7 rebounds, 30 points. I know most of you, or some of you on this, who's watching this video, whoa, don't have Instagram, but on Instagram, the NBA posts what happened that night and what games happened, and usually with the deciding factor, they post a picture of the best player on the winning team, and they posted a picture of Buddy with 26, 5, and 4. I don't get it. Why can't they post a picture of Belly? 37 and 4 doesn't sound any worse than 26, 5, and 4, does it? No. But they're gonna probably post a picture of Belly tonight, so. But we're not there yet. You don't know what happens. Oh, shoot, I told you. But yeah, Rashawn Holmes, 12 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 6 of 8 from the field, because that man cannot miss. Yay. Yogi Ferrell, more points than Corey Joseph, 6 points, 4 assists. So 3 more assists than him and double the points of Corey Joseph. So that's nice. Bogdanovich, he's injured. He's on minutes restriction, but, he got 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. His shots just hasn't been falling recently. It's kind of sad. Trevor Ariza, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal. That's basically it for the Mavericks game. It was a great win. Got us our 9th win. We are now 4-0 against Doncic, the man who everyone thinks we should have drafted, which, we should have, but he hasn't beaten us yet. So, yeah. Okay, let's get to our Rockets game, which I just finished watching. That's why I'm doing this. It was great. It was a great finish. We were pretty sure we were going to lose since they're the Rockets and we're the Kings, but, we didn't. Wow. It got our 10th win. We got our 10th win. Our leading scorer was Buddy Hield with 26 points. 10 out of 19, which is good. Their leading scorer was Westbrook. He had a big game, 34 points. He made this 2-point layup to go ahead by 2 points in the last 10 seconds. But, we have someone called Nemanja Bjelica. Our rebound leader was Barnes. It was Barnes. Whoa! I mean, Barnes had 8 rebounds, but PJ Tucker. This can't be right. It says he had 19 rebounds. PJ Tucker. I don't know if you know this, but he's not a center. he should be getting 19 rebounds. How did he get 19 rebounds? I don't care. Assist leader. Wow. Trevor Ariza with 7 assists. Good job, Trevor. James Harden had 10 assists. James Harden had 8 turnovers. You're not as good as you think. Just kidding. You're kind of good-ish. Nope, you're good. Sorry. Yeah, they had a higher field goal percentage than us, but we shot more. That doesn't help. They had a higher field goal percentage. But the 3-point percentage, we were 44% as a team. And they were 34. So that's where we won the game. Yes, we took 22 free throws, which is awesome. And they took 23. I don't know if you saw this, if you've been following the Rockets, but later last week, James Harden had a game where he scored 30 points, and he made 24 free throws. He had 24 points off of free throws. So, he shot more free throws in that game than the entire team of the Rockets shot at all in this game. Which, I think Walton must have said something to him going into this game. Because I really, every time I saw Harden with the ball, all he was saying was, don't foul, don't foul, don't foul. Because he draws fouls like a machine. So all we need is to have him not be fouled. He'll make the 3. We're okay with that. We just can't afford those 4-point plays. Because then they get inside everyone's minds and stuff. But yeah, Corey Joseph did great on defense. I think he had a really good scoring night too. Well, for Corey Joseph. Not really good for anyone, but for Corey Joseph. Look on the bright side. Anyways, yeah. That's the main reason we won. We didn't let them shoot that much free throws. We didn't foul Harden. Harden would take the 3, and then he would fall down, thinking it was a foul, because that's why people would call it, because he fell down. But no one touches him. And that's what the refs were smart about. They weren't calling it. They knew Harden's tricks. Yay. Anywho, they had a lot more rebounds than us. Wow, they had 51 rebounds. We had 37. That's not fun. We had pretty similar assists. We had 14 steals. They had 4. They had 19 turnovers. We had 10. Points off turnovers. We had 21 off of their 19, and they had 13 off of our 10, so, pretty good ratios, I guess. We had 12 fast break points. They had 4. We had 34 points in the paint compared to our 50 against the Mavericks. That's weird. They had 42. Yes. Okay. Let's go to our box scores and check it out. Sorry this is a long game, but think about it. 2 games. Corey Joseph. Yes. Season high. 14 points. He was still our lowest scoring starter. But I don't care because Corey Joseph just scored higher than 10 points, which he hasn't done all season. Come on, Corey. You got it. He finished with 14 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 block. 3 of 5 from 3. He made 3s. I don't. 3 of 5 from 3. You don't know how much that's going to raise his percentage. It's going to be insane. Now he's like a 30% shooter. It's crazy. Buddy Hield, 26 points. The only king in 20 points that scored more than 20 points in this game. He had 3 assists, 2 steals, and 4 rebounds. Harrison Barnes had 19 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Rashawn Holmes had 16 points, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 8 rebounds. Good game for Rashawn. And the man of the game, Nemanja. He made the game-winning shot to put us up by 1 when the buzzer beater fell. We were standing victorious, cheering and shouting, and yes, yes, yes. Belly, belly. Pow. And it's funny, it was a long-range 3, and everyone was like, he took that long-range 3, and we didn't think it would go in. But we kind of did. That's Belly's sweet spot. Belly can't take a short 3. We all know this. It has to be behind the line like 2 or 3 feet. That's where he shines. Just kidding. I didn't think it was going to go in. But it went in. Yeah. Yogi Ferrell, he didn't play a whole lot, but he had 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Those are Corey Joseph stats right there. But he did in 11 minutes instead of 30 minutes, which is Corey Joseph does. That's fun. Bogey had 32 minutes, which is a good sign because he's kind of been on minutes restriction lately. But 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 of 6 from 3. He made a really good 3 in the fourth quarter that tied us up or something like that. Forget what exactly it did, but I remember it was important. And then Trevor Ariza had 8 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block. That's pretty much it. We have our game again on Wednesday against someone. The Thunder? Hold on. The Thunder. I think it's the Thunder. It's the Thunder. I'm awesome. Okay. I'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.